Welcome to the Ask the Experts series. In this episode, we have Rosanne Sesmas. She's actually my direct manager at American Family Insurance. She's got a lot of insights, things like that, but the topic I have that I've asked her to talk about today is working from home and how to maximize your productivity. Now, I know a lot of you are working from home, working remotely, have never done that before. I'm in that same boat. So Rosanne has been working remotely for how long, Rosanne?
Almost 4 years.
4 years. And she's been extremely productive. And so that's why I've brought her on. So Rosanne, we're just going to kick off with our first question.
Great.
Before I get to that, thank you for being on. I know this is after hours, so I do appreciate you taking a little bit of time with us. And so our first question is, I know some of our viewers may have worked from home for a while and some may have just started. What can they do to increase productivity in regards to their office or desk setup?
It is so important to designate a remote office space. This could be a spare room, a den, a build out in the hallway of your home. You want a space that you can truly claim as your own and want that space to be away from distractions, not in a heavy common area, as much as possible. And once you've identified that space, really make it your own. Make sure it's well lit, turn on your overhead lights, open up the blinds, get some natural light going. But you want to make sure this is your clutter-free zone to make things happen with your work. This will help you not only stay focused on your work, but it will help you kind of stay realigned with that in-office experience that you're used to.
I like that you mentioned having natural light. When I first set up my office, remote office last week, I was down in the basement, little small window, and after a few days of that, I was going a little crazy. So I completely moved my desk, my office up to a more well-lit space in my home. So that has definitely been a help. Question number 2, how important are breaks and sticking to a structure or schedule when working from home?
This is vital. You have to set yourself up for success and act as if you were going into an office where breaks and structure exist, right? But now your office is in a part of your home and you're no longer on a commute, and this is your new mindset. So a couple of things that have been proven that I've enjoyed and experienced are keeping my morning routine, get dressed, have my morning tea, get ready for the day, and really just get in the mindset of getting things done. Now, this, no matter what, is going to be your no matter what time. So you make sure that you establish a start time no matter what. You establish your breaks and your lunch, as well as when you're going to log off at the end of the day. And that's no matter what. And these are very, very important because even if you have an idea that pops up after hours while you're in the kitchen making dinner, just jot it down and get back to it tomorrow. Because if we have access to work 24/7 is great, but that doesn't mean we should be working 24/7. So very quick way to get to burnout, and that's something you want to avoid because ultimately you want to allow yourself time blocks that are consistent and very, very productive to avoid that. And then ultimately you're going to find yourself with a better work and home life balance as well, that once you're done, and you're not flip-flopping between family time and work time.
Thank you. I know you mentioned just before we started to record the call, you had mentioned also making sure that we're dressed. You know, we're not in our pajamas. And so,
yeah.
I found that to be important. You know, I'm obviously wearing my work shirt. It really does get you in that mindset of working and punching in and just like you were at the office. Right.
Because it's easy to think you're going to be comfortable, but it's not going to be conducive to what you want to get accomplished. Just mentally, it strikes a chord that you're just at home, kind of lounging, not getting things done.
Absolutely. You're not being casual about it.
Right.
So question number 3, what do you feel is the single most important thing that someone can do to increase their productivity while working from home?
I think the single most important thing you can do to increase your productivity while at home is really setting your intentions for the day and for what you want to accomplish in your role. And what are those 3 most valuable priorities to you, your company, and your role? Those could be 3 clear and impactful goals that you have for yourself and how you're going to move the needle. Because without that, time's going to move quickly and you're not going to be able to take steps towards that bigger goal and accomplishing it because you've not moved the needle day by day. We all have them, but it's super, super important to be very, very clear. And by being very clear, you're able to structure your day and make progress day by day. Because end result is at the end of the day, you can look back at your day and see, no matter how small, the impact those steps have taken towards getting you to your goal. And back to your no matter what mindset is, at the end of the day, no matter what, you made progress to those most valuable priorities and those 3 big goals that you set for yourself. And really, success is all about persistence and discipline, and what gets you to your final destination. And now with our topic of productivity is your final destination.
Love it. I love it. I like just having three simple things. We can all accomplish 3 things a day. If we make sure that we hit those, we're going to stay on track with our weekly, monthly, and yearly goals. So
Right.
Rosanne, with that, I really do appreciate you being on our show today. If any of our clients have any questions, they'll just comment in the post below. I'll make sure to tag you if they have any questions for you or myself. But again, I really appreciate you being on today.
No problem.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Courtney.